Maybe just talk a little bit about the just importance, maybe briefly, the importance of ethics and ethical behavior.
If you don't develop and maintain a reputation for integrity in public life, then you're not going to be very effective. In fact, I can't imagine what it must be like to be somebody who wants to do good things in public life and is dogged by either allegations or the facts of corruption, issues of integrity, which, by the way, don't necessarily mean you're taking a bribe, but how you conduct yourself, whether you're intellectually honest. And one of the things I tell my students, and a lot of young people I speak to these days when it comes to public service, is that there is nothing, absolutely nothing, inherently corrupting about public life. That's nonsense. But you've got to decide from the outset that you're going to set high standards of integrity for yourself and the people that work for you, and maintain them. And that requires a variety of things, not just setting the standards, but how do you maintain them? How do you make sure that people are aware of them? In-service integrity training on an annual basis, something I did not do as well as I should have. Making sure that people understand what the laws are, creating a special investigation unit which is kind of an internal watchdog, not as a way to threaten people, but in some cases to exonerate them when they're unjustly accused. Having some place where a public manager can go to get an opinion as to whether or not something he's thinking of doing or a member of his family is thinking of doing is or is not appropriate. And every government ought to have that kind of resource available to its employees. But as most of us know, in the last analysis, the best safeguard against corruption is an excited, inspired, highly motivated workforce that thinks it's doing important things. And so, in a sense, you get right back to where we started all of this, which is how do you help public managers to inspire, to do the kinds of things that helps their employees to be highly motivated, to feel good about what they're doing. If you have that kind of an organization, you're not going to have a lot of corruption problems. But that does not mean that you don't have to take the integrity issue seriously. Codes of conduct, I mean, all of these things that are so important, and that you have to really pay attention to all the time, lest one or two folks start slipping and then all of the good work that lots of people have done is lost as the headlines start slamming in about this person or that person that somehow doesn't understand what integrity is all about. But it's a very important part of the course. It's a very important part of getting things done in the public sector. And it's a great way to end the course, in my opinion.